Life isn't a never-ending celebration. It's not about chasing fleeting pleasures, seeking comfort, or waiting for the perfect moment. Life is a battlefield, a relentless struggle against mediocrity, procrastination, and self-doubt. Every single day, you wake up with a choice. Surrender to the easy, ordinary existence that surrounds you, or rise up and wage war on your own limitations. Look around. The world is full of people who've abandoned their dreams for the mundane, trading their potential for temporary comfort and false security. They're walking corpses, zombies, drifting through life, convinced that someday, somehow, success will magically find them. But success isn't a destination you stumble upon. It's a grueling journey you forge with your own hands through blood, sweat, and unwavering determination. Comfort is the silent assassin of human potential. It's a sedative that dulls your ambition, a slow poison that kills dreams before they can take root. People wrap themselves in layers of excuses, crafting elaborate stories to justify their inaction. "I'm not good enough," they whisper. "I don't have the resources," they mutter. "Maybe tomorrow," they lie to themselves day after day, year after year. But the universe doesn't reward wishful thinking. It rewards those who dare to step into the arena, who know that growth lies beyond comfort, and that pain is the currency of transformation. Every great achievement in history was born from discomfort, from individuals who rejected the status quo, who saw impossibility as a challenge, not a barrier. Your mind is a battlefield, more complex than any physical war zone. The enemy isn't external. It's the voice inside your head urging you to give up, to settle, to blend in with the ordinary masses. This internal dialogue is a master manipulator, weaving tales of fear and illusions that trap you in a mental prison. Here's the harsh truth. Most people lose this battle before it even begins. They let excuses, emotions, and fleeting feelings dictate their destiny. The world is full of people who are masters of intention, but strangers to action. They're experts at crafting grand plans, drawing beautiful roadmaps to success. But when it's time to act, they crumble. Social media is a breeding ground for these professional dreamers, people who spend more time curating the illusion of progress than making real strides. Every day, you envision yourself as the person you want to be, disciplined, focused, unstoppable. You see yourself rising before dawn, crushing workouts, devouring books, building an empire. But then the alarm rings, and suddenly every excuse becomes a fortress of comfort. "I'm too tired," you whisper. "I'll start tomorrow," you lie. And tomorrow never comes. This is the greatest tragedy of human potential, the gap between who you could be and who you're choosing to be right now. That gap is filled with excuses, fear, and the comfortable mediocrity that quietly kills dreams. The problem isn't that you don't know what to do, it's that you're waiting to feel ready. You've been conditioned to believe motivation is a magical force that will suddenly transform you. You're waiting for that perfect moment, that surge of inspiration, that Hollywood montage where everything clicks. But life doesn't work that way. Success isn't a lightning bolt, it's a relentless hammering away at your limitations. You will never feel ready. Not today, not tomorrow, not next year. Waiting to feel ready is the sneakiest form of procrastination, a psychological trick your mind plays to keep you safe, small, and stagnant. Discipline isn't about feeling like it. It's about doing it anyway. It's about showing up when every fiber of your being wants to quit. It's about making commitments to yourself and honoring them, no matter how you feel. Feelings are temporary. Discipline is permanent. Feelings are clouds passing through the sky of your mind. Discipline is the sky itself, vast, unchanging, powerful. Stop lying to yourself. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes like a fickle friend, showing up when things are easy and vanishing when they get tough. Motivation is the sugar rush of personal development, a quick, exciting spike that leaves you crashing moments later. But discipline? Discipline is a weapon, a mindset, a force. It's not something you wait for. It's something you forge through consistent action. Discipline is saying no to the voice of comfort. It's doing the work when no one's watching. It's the difference between who you are and who you could be. Let's be real, discipline isn't fun. It's not comfortable. It's not easy. In fact, it's the opposite of everything your brain is wired to seek. Your brain is built for survival, for conserving energy, for taking the path of least resistance. It's a comfort-seeking machine that will always try to shield you from pain, challenge, and growth. Every moment of your existence is a battle between who you are and who you could become. Your primitive brain wages psychological warfare against your potential, whispering lies of comfort. Rest a little more, it says. You deserve a break. One more episode. Tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow is never different when you let your mind control the narrative. Discipline is about declaring war on your own weaknesses. It's about recognizing that comfort is the slow poison that kills dreams, that mediocrity is a cancer that spreads through inaction and compromise. Growth happens at the edge of your comfort zone, in those moments when every part of you screams to stop, to retreat, to give up. Your comfort zone is a beautiful prison, decorated with the illusion of safety, lined with familiar routines, guarded by walls of fear. But make no mistake, it's still a prison. The only key to freedom is the relentless pursuit of discipline. Failure isn't just a moment, it's a lifestyle. It's not a single event, but the cumulative result of thousands of small choices. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, hit snooze, or scroll mindlessly instead of working on your goals, you're not just failing a task, you're failing yourself. If you think discipline is hard, try regret. Try waking up one day realizing you've wasted years being weak, lazy, and undisciplined. Regret is a merciless teacher. It doesn't just teach, it haunts. It's the ghost of all the possibilities you killed with your excuses, your fear, your inaction. Regret is the most expensive currency in the world, paid in sleepless nights, silent desperation, and the crushing weight of unrealized potential. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking back at this moment. What will you see? A warrior who fought their limitations, who turned pain into power, or a victim too afraid to challenge themselves, too comfortable to chase greatness? You have two choices. Suffer the pain of discipline, waking up early, training your body, controlling your emotions, delaying gratification, or suffer the pain of regret, knowing you could have been more, done more, achieved more. Discipline is not about perfection. It's about progress. It's about becoming 1% better every day. Understanding that greatness is a journey, not a destination. Your body is not just a vessel. It's your primary weapon in the war against mediocrity. It's the physical embodiment of your potential, the tangible representation of your inner strength, the most powerful tool you'll ever own. Yet most people treat their body like a disposable commodity, a rental car driven into the ground with no respect for its capabilities. Your physical state is the foundation of every aspect of your life, your career, your relationships, your dreams. They all rise or fall based on the energy, discipline, and potential you've cultivated within your body. Modern society is an ecosystem of physical decay, convenience foods, sedentary lifestyles, endless digital distractions. These aren't just inconveniences. They're weapons of mass destruction targeting human potential. Each processed meal, each hour of mindless scrolling, each missed workout is a nail in the coffin of your greatness. Your body is a high-performance machine. Would you put low-grade fuel in a Ferrari? Would you compromise a fighter jet's performance? Your body is the most complex, sophisticated piece of engineering in the universe, and too many treat it like trash. Physical discipline is the cornerstone of all other forms of discipline. It's the first battleground where you learn to conquer yourself. Every morning, when that alarm rings, you face your first choice: be a warrior or a victim. Be in control or surrender to comfort. Your body is a weapon, and like any weapon, it needs maintenance, training, and sharpening. Stop hitting snooze. The moment that alarm sounds, you're in a fight. Not with the clock, not with the day, but with yourself. Every time you hit snooze, you're telling yourself comfort matters more than your potential. 5 a.m. isn't just a time. It's a mindset, a declaration of war against mediocrity. Train your body. Build strength, endurance, resilience. Physical training isn't about looking good, it's about becoming unbreakable. Every rep, every mile, every drop of sweat is a statement, proof to yourself that you can push beyond your limits. Muscles are forged in the moments when you want to quit. Strength isn't given, it's earned through relentless effort. Your workout is a metaphor for life. The bar doesn't care about your excuses. The weights don't negotiate. They expose your weaknesses, challenge your limits, and force you to become more than you were yesterday. Eat with purpose. Fuel your body like a machine, not a landfill. Your nutrition is your ammunition. Every meal is a choice between building or destroying yourself. Processed foods, sugar, mindless eating, these aren't just poor choices. They're acts of self-sabotage. Food is information. Every bite sends a message to your cells, your hormones, your entire system. Are you sending a message of strength, growth, and potential, or one of surrender, weakness, and slow destruction? A weak body equals a weak mind. This isn't just philosophy, it's biology. Your physical state directly impacts your mental state. Depression, lack of motivation, brain fog, these are often symptoms of physical neglect. When you train your body, you're not just building muscle, you're building mental resilience, rewiring your brain's neural pathways, creating a feedback loop of discipline, success, and unstoppable potential. Every workout is a meditation. Every healthy meal is an act of self-respect. Every early morning is a battle won against your own weakness. Your mind is not just a battlefield. It's the entire war zone of your existence. Every thought is a soldier. Every belief a strategic point. Every emotion a potential weapon or weakness. Most people are unaware they're losing this war before it begins, conquered by their own thoughts, enslaved by their internal narrative. The human mind is the most powerful instrument in the universe. It can imagine galaxies, solve impossible problems, overcome insurmountable challenges. Yet most people use this extraordinary machine like a rusty bicycle, never realizing its true potential, never maintaining its incredible capabilities. Your thoughts aren't passive, they're active creators of your reality, the architects of your future, the sculptors of your destiny. Every thought you entertain either builds your empire or destroys your potential. There are no neutral thoughts. Every internal dialogue either moves you toward greatness or drags you deeper into mediocrity. If you lose the battle in your mind, you lose everywhere. Stop negative self-talk. You're not weak. You're not a failure. You're in control. Negative self-talk is psychological terrorism, a constant bombardment of doubt, fear, and limitation you inflict on yourself. Would you let an external enemy speak to you the way you speak to yourself? Would you tolerate someone telling you you're not good enough, not strong enough, not capable enough? Your internal dialogue is a sacred space. Guard it fiercely. Challenge every limiting belief. Interrogate your doubts. Destroy the narratives that keep you small. Focus on action, not emotions. You will feel tired, lazy, unmotivated. Do it anyway. Emotions are visitors. They come and go. They're not your masters. They're signals. Feeling tired isn't a stop sign. Feeling unmotivated isn't a decree. They're just information. The moment you let emotions dictate your actions, you surrender your power. True strength isn't about never feeling weak. It's about acting despite it. Motivation follows action, not the other way around. Every time you push through, you're building a neural pathway of discipline, training your brain to understand that feelings are temporary, but commitment is permanent. Master consistency. The real winners show up every day, even when they don't feel like it. Consistency isn't glamorous or exciting. It doesn't make viral social media posts. It's the quiet, relentless force that separates legends from ordinary people. It's doing the work when no one's watching, with no applause, no immediate rewards. Champions aren't created in moments of glory, they're forged in the mundane moments of daily commitment. The person who writes 500 words daily will outwrite the one waiting for inspiration. The athlete who trains consistently will outperform the one who trains sporadically. Consistency is a superpower, the compound interest of personal development. Small, seemingly insignificant actions, repeated daily, create extraordinary results. If you control your mind, you control your world. This isn't hyperbole, it's a fundamental truth. Your mind is the control center of your reality, shaping your perceptions, reactions, and opportunities. Mastering your mind isn't just self-improvement, it's rewriting the code of your existence. Mental discipline turns your mind from a chaotic battlefield into a precision instrument of creation and achievement. Emotions are the most powerful and dangerous technology in the human system, raw, unpredictable energy that can destroy or empower. Most people are puppets to their emotions, dancing to a tune they didn't choose. Watch humanity. A critical comment, an unexpected challenge, a moment of pressure, and they lose control. Their emotions become a runaway train, destroying relationships, opportunities, and dreams. Most people are slaves to their emotions. An insult, mere sound waves carrying someone else's opinion, becomes a weapon. They let words penetrate their psychological armor, shaking their sense of self. A disciplined person knows external validation or criticism is irrelevant. Your worth isn't defined by someone else's limited perception. When someone tries to provoke you, they're revealing their own weaknesses, not yours. A master of emotional discipline doesn't get offended. They get curious. They analyze, understanding that emotional reactivity is the lowest form of intelligence. When someone doubts you, they're not stopping you. They're fueling you. Doubt is universal. The difference between winners and losers isn't the absence of doubt, it's the response. Weak people see doubt as a stop sign. Disciplined warriors see it as a challenge, a spark to prove them wrong. Your success becomes a statement, each achievement a silent response to every doubter. When life gets hard, most people break. But hardship isn't an obstacle. It's the path. Every great achievement was born through resistance, difficulty, and impossible circumstances. The emotionally disciplined see hardship as training, a gym to build emotional muscle. Each challenge is a chance to prove what you're made of. Learn to detach from emotions. Discipline is about staying steady, no matter what happens. Emotional detachment isn't about becoming a robot, it's about becoming a strategic master of your internal state. Emotions are signals, not commands. The ability to observe them without being consumed is the highest form of intelligence. You are the sky, vast and unchanging. Emotions are merely passing clouds. Acknowledge them, understand them, but don't become them. Stay calm, stay focused, stay dangerous. This isn't just a phrase, it's an operational manual for excellence. Calmness is strength. Focus is precision. Being dangerous means being unpredictable, unbreakable, unstoppable. Emotional discipline transforms you from a reactive being into a proactive creator. You stop responding to life and start commanding it. You become the author of your story, not a character written by circumstances. People think discipline is restrictive, that it means no fun, no enjoyment, no life. This is the greatest misunderstanding of human potential. Discipline isn't a prison. It's the ultimate liberation. It's the destruction of everything holding you back. everything keeping you small, everything preventing you from becoming your truest, most powerful self. It's about dismantling false narratives, comfort zones, and mediocre patterns suffocating your potential. Look at the world. Instant gratification, social media, fast food, endless entertainment, constant distractions. These aren't conveniences. They're traps designed to keep you weak, docile, controllable. They promise freedom but deliver slavery. They offer comfort but create weakness. They provide temporary pleasure but steal your long-term potential. The masses think they're free because they can do whatever they want, whenever they want. But true freedom is the ability to do what you need to do, when it needs to be done, regardless of how you feel. Discipline is the highest form of freedom. If you have discipline over your time, you have the freedom to build the life you want. Time is the most democratic resource. Everyone gets 24 hours. The difference between greatness and mediocrity isn't talent, luck, or circumstances. It's time management. Disciplined people don't spend time. They invest it. Most are prisoners of time, reacting to notifications, distractions, impulses, letting external forces dictate their schedule, focus, and trajectory. A disciplined person transforms time into a canvas, every minute a strategic tool for creation, growth, and meaning. If you have discipline over your body, you have the freedom to be strong and healthy. Your body isn't just a physical entity. It's your vehicle for experience, your instrument for interacting with the world. Lack of physical discipline doesn't just mean being out of shape, it limits your capacity for adventure, for living fully. When you're disciplined with your body, you're not just building muscle or losing weight, you're creating a resilient instrument that can handle life's challenges, expanding your capacity for joy, challenge, and limitless living. If you have discipline over your mind, you have the freedom to be unshakable. Mental discipline is the ultimate superpower in a world designed to distract, manipulate, and control. The ability to maintain focus, choose your thoughts, and stay calm under pressure is a revolutionary act. Your mind can be your greatest ally or your most dangerous enemy. Disciplined people don't just think, they think strategically. They don't react, they respond with precision, turning challenges into opportunities, setbacks into setups for a comeback. Without discipline, you're a prisoner to bad habits, distractions, and weakness. With discipline, you're unstoppable. This isn't motivational rhetoric. It's a fundamental truth. Discipline is the process of removing everything that's not essential, not meaningful, not aligned with your highest self. Every act of discipline is an act of freedom. Every choice of long-term potential over short-term pleasure is a declaration of war against mediocrity. Every time you say no to distraction, push beyond comfort, or choose growth over ease, you're writing your liberation story. Discipline isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about becoming slightly better every day, understanding that freedom isn't the absence of restriction, but the presence of purposeful action. This is your moment, right now, not tomorrow, not next week. Life doesn't wait. Your goals don't wait. Your dreams don't wait. Every second you hesitate, someone else is grinding, pushing past their pain, fears, and doubts while you wait for the right time. There is no right time. There's only now. You can keep making excuses, staying weak, settling for average, or you can take control, build discipline, and become unbreakable. The choice is yours. No more waiting, no more excuses, no more weakness. It's time to unleash your full potential. It's time to prove to yourself you can be great. Who will you be? A slave to weakness or a master of discipline? No one's coming to save you. No one's building your dream for you. No one's forcing you to be disciplined. This is your battle, and only you can fight it. Every hesitation, every excuse, every choice of comfort over growth is a choice to stay the same, to stay weak. But you weren't born to be weak. You weren't born to live in fear, in chains, or to let life control you. You were born to conquer, You are born to rise. Make the choice right now. Commit to the path of discipline. Commit to your future self. And when you do, never look back.